Yeah, let me know my audibility, ma. We are going to solve previous HPCL questions. Yes, 2023 HPCL questions we are going to solve. Yes, please let me know my audibility, whether I am audible to you or not. Type in the chat box. Yes. Type in the chat box whether I am audible or not. Yes. Please acknowledge me in the chat box whether I am audible or not. Yes, yes. Come. Yeah. So please, there are 4 people in the live session. Please acknowledge me whether I am audible or not. Yes. We are going to solve previous HPCL electrical questions 2023. Some 50 questions already we solved in the last session, YouTube session. So along with the explanation, I'm going to take up. Along with the explanation, most of the questions are theory. Most of the questions are theory. The questions which are having problematic part we solved already in the last session. In this session, I'm going to solve the remaining 50 questions of remaining 40 questions of. Yes, I'm audible very clearly, it seems. Yeah. Let's go to the first question. Let's go to the first question. What that fellow says. Which of the following statement is correct regarding divergence theorem? Okay, divergence theorem. This question is from electromagnetic field theory. As I told you, electromagnetic field theory is very, very important for HPCL examination. Electromagnetic field theory is very, very important. At least 10 questions that will given 2021, 2022, 2023. Therefore, definitely in 2024 paper also he is going to give good number of questions from electromagnetic field theory. Yeah. So please keep that point in your mind. And the questions are not tough questions. Direct questions, formula statements, formula statements, formula statements. That's all. But understand, it is not possible to remember. Understand it, then only you will be able to answer. Read it. In electrostatics, it is called Gauss law. Yes, from divergence theorem only, Gauss law is derived. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 1 is correct. Right? You can type in your answer in the chat box also if you know the answer. Next statement. The divergence theorem helps us in replacing surface integral by volume integral and vice versa. Yes, this statement is also correct. Divergence theorem says that you can replace volume integral with surface integral with volume. Yes, that is the advantage. And one more thing is, see, divergence theorem is also called as Gauss law. See, from divergence theorem only Gauss law is derived in electrostatics. Therefore, both the 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes, you can type your answer in the chat box. Yes. Next question, please. Next question is from network analysis. See, question looks very big, but it's very, very small. Simple. Question is very simple. Looks very big, but it is very simple. Read the question carefully. Which of the following statements is true regarding Kirchhoff's voltage law? KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law. What is saying? The sum of the rises of potential around any closed circuit equals the sum of the drops of potential in that circuit. Very simply saying, he is taking a closed path in that some of the rises means voltage sources, some of the voltage sources supply is equal to some of the drops. Yes, absolutely correct. Point number 1 is absolutely correct. The general expression for KVL is sigma J is equal to 1 to K, Vj is equal to 0, where Vj represents the voltage drop, the element in any given closed circuit which is assumed to have K element. Yeah. So sum of all the voltages in a closed path is equal to 0. This is given by KVL. This is around a closed path. This is given by KVL. That's all. Right? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. See, statements look somewhat clumsy sometimes. His framing will be different. Framing will be different. Try to understand it clearly. Right? The next question, please. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the cooling method of transformer? Okay, the question is regarding the cooling method of transformer. What is the first statement? The first statement is oil immersed self-cooled. Okay, he's talking about oil immersed self-cooled. In this type of the whole transformer is immersed in a tank of oil. Yes, in this see, oil immersed self-cooled transformer is there. In that whole transformer is immersed in the oil. Next statement, oil immersed force cooled. Self cooled, force cooled, there is a difference. In force cooling, something you have to put extra, which one is cooling, which one is going to cool your transformer forcibly, right? What is the statement? In this type, a plain tank is used and oil is cooled artificially either by tube immersed in the oil through which cool water is forced, or preferably by circulating the oil by a pump through an extra cooler. Yes, statement 2 is also correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. See, in self-cooled, yes, Harika, yes, it is. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Very good, Maharika. Please keep answering, giving your answer in the chat box. See, self-cooled, nothing extra we are going to put. Total tank is immersed in the oil, then it is going to get cooling. But in the forced cooling, some pump is used to circulate the oil, right? Tube or some tube is kept through which cold water is forcibly sent, through which oil is going to be cooled. Next question, please. Next question. Yeah, this is direct question. Direct question. Yes, Harika, can you answer this question? This is about the watt meter. The dynamometer type watt meter consists of dash fixed current coils connected in series with the load. In series with the load. It's not die, it's load. Two current coils. See, that is made into two parts. Now the coil is made, current coil is made into two parts. Yes, the option is A. Option is A. This is direct question. Dynamometer type watt meter is going to have two parts of the current coil which are connected in series. Right. Next question, please. Differential relays are commonly used to protect transformers with a rating larger than yes, larger than how much it is? It is 10 MVA. Any MVA larger than 10 MVA, they are using. I can say now the question is differential relays are commonly used to protect the transformers with a rating larger than 10 MVA. If the rating is more than 10 MVA, yes. Harika, it is not option B, ma. So for the previous one, yeah, for the previous one it is 2. Now this question it is 10 MVA, ma. It is 10 MVA, right? You have to remember this one. Remember this one, okay? Next question, please. Yeah, this is, see, you see, regarding the oil of transformer, this is third question. Transformer oil, this is third question given in 2023. Read it. Oil used in transformer is mineral origin and it is extracted from the natural petroleum. Yes, very much correct. It is. I told you in the previous session also, that is oil, that is that is mineral oils or synthetic oil is used in transformer. Yes, and that is extracted from petroleum products or petroleum. Okay, natural petroleum. Next, the electric strength of oil depends on almost entirely on its freedom from moisture. Yes, dielectric strength. See, oils must have. Suraj Kumar, option C. Harika, option C. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes, very good. Let's understand the statement. See, any a material to have good dielectric strength, it must be free from moisture. Otherwise, its dielectric strength will get decreased, right? And suspended fibrous particle and a test for electric strength is virtually a test of purity in this respect. Yes, very much correct. It is very much correct. Yes. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following statement is correct regarding working of hydraulic power station? Hydraulic power station. Yeah. In our classes in power system, we are already done with the hydroelectric power station. So here some points I want to tell you. That is, see, hydraulic power plant and the nuclear power plant. These two power plants can be used as base load plant. Actually, we did not come across this. What is base load? What is peak load? And these things we are yet to discuss those points. But here I want to cover those 2 points. That is, what is a base load plant? Base load plant is a plant which can supply continuously for low cost. The power which can supply continuously for low cost means the rating of the base load plant must be huge, right? And the cost of power production should be less. And some plants like a diesel power plant or gas power plant, so these kind of plants can be used as peak load plants. Peak load plants where all of a sudden if power need increase, then this diesel power plant can easily within less time it can be connected to the grid. But power plants like hydro and nuclear, thermal, thermal is also can be used as hydro, nuclear, thermal. These three can be used as base load plants. Why? Because you can't connect those to the grid just like that. It will take a lot of time for the synchronization, and the cost of production is less in those plants. Those three plants are can be used as some base load plants, means most of the power those will supply. But sometimes no, all of a sudden demand increases, so then we'll use a diesel plant where cost of production is high, but still we are using. Why? Because we want to meet the load requirement, otherwise our grid will fail, or otherwise we have to disconnect some of the loads, right? Yes, let's read this question. First one is, plant is simpler and maintenance is minimum. Yes, plant is simpler and maintenance is minimum. Next, the running charges of the station are very small. Yes, you know, hydropower plant you need not to maintain much. There is no much maintenance. There is a dam and stock, and after that generating station, and after that conduit, and after that surge water tank. These things only. There are no much equipment. But if you go to thermal, we saw about economizer, yes, field water pump, and after that condenser, after a lot of equipments we saw, right? But here there is no that kind of complexity. It is very easy to maintain, and running cost is very less. Why? Water we are getting for free of cost. Once you construct the dam, water we are getting for free of cost. So here also both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes, Suraj Kumar. Sir, it's base load plant. That's why low maintenance and low running cost. Yes. See, a plant, if you want to use a plant as a base load plant, it must supply huge amount of power for low cost with low maintenance. With low maintenance. In fact, maintenance may be high. See, for hydro, maintenance is low. But if you go to thermal and nuclear, there is a good amount of maintenance. The first two things for a plant to be called as base load plant, it must supply huge power for low cost. Yes, that's why we are using hydro, thermal, nuclear. These three plants are base load plants. Diesel, these kind of plants we are using as I can say peak load plants. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which of the following statement is correct regarding divergence theorem? You know, divergence theorem again. See, this fellow, I can say this HPCL fellow, giving questions on the same concepts again and again in the same paper. Divergence theorem applies to any volume that is bounded by surface. Yes, this is correct. The direction of ds is always to that of outward normal perpendicular to the surface ds and directed away from the volume. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. There is no much explanation for this one because those two are direct statements, please. Those two are direct statements. Okay. Yes, from divergence theorem. Let's go to the next question. Yeah, this is regarding Laplace transform. Laplace transform also provides the direct solution of non-homogeneous differential equation. Yes. That is the advantage of Laplace transform. What is a non-homogeneous differential equation? Non-homogeneous differential equation is an equation whose input is not equal to 0. It may have initial conditions also. So see, if you want to solve differential equation, normally it is going to have two solutions. One solution is particular integral, another solution is complementary function. For those two we have to solve separately, but if you use Laplace transform, within no time you are going to get both combined, you are going to get single output. Okay, yeah, that is the advantage. Next, this method automatically takes care of initial conditions without any necessity of first determining the general solution and obtained from the particular solution. Yes, obviously both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes, Ampere circuit law. You see, Saroj Kumar, in almost all questions having such questions, every option. Yes, Saurav, his name is Suraj Kumar. Yes, you are right. For all the questions in 2023 paper, both 1 and 2 statements are correct. Yes, all, not almost all. Suraj, all questions, for all questions, both 1 and 2 are correct. And don't think that it is a rule. Suppose in the 2024 examination HPCL, for first 3 questions you got both 1 and 2 are correct. And if you don't know the answer for the remaining questions, don't tick for that. Okay. Sometimes accidentally this kind of things happen. The paper, they are not preparing. I can say HPCL did not prepare a good paper. In fact, I can say, because all questions are of this statement only, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 are correct. Statements, 2 statements they are giving, and all questions in 2023, what are they given? Both 1 and 2 are correct. I don't know what logic they have. Yes, come. Good, Suraj Kumar. Ampere circuit law is analogous to Gauss law in electrostatics. Yes, Ampere circuit law is from electromagnetics. Okay, Gauss law is from electrostatics, and it is very helpful in determining the magnetic field around a current carrying conductor for dash configurations. For symmetrical configuration only, you can apply Ampere circuit law for symmetrical configuration only. Remember this point, please. Option is C. Next question. HDC transmission system needs only dash conductors, and therefore the power losses in DC line are lesser than the losses in AC line of the power transfer capability. Yes, HVDC transmission system is going to have only two conductors. Only two conductors it is going to have. See, it is a forward wire and return wire, we can say. So that way we can say, right? Next, which of the following pair is correct? Squirrel cage induction motor maintenance is very low. Yes, it is very much correct. Slip ring induction motor maintenance is high because there are brushes, brush gears, etc. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes, this statement 2 also correct. See, there is no much thing. Harika and Suraj Kumar, you both are answering very well. Good, good. So there is no, see, you all know that the maintenance of a squirrel cage induction motor is very, very less. Why? Because once you construct the rotor, no, you need not to open it again and again. But if you are having slip ring induction motor, we have the provision to introduce resistance to increase the starting torque into the rotor. For that one, we have brushes, brush gears, and lubrication must be maintained. A lot of the maintenance is required in slip ring induction motor. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Next question, please. Which of the following is correct regarding potential transformer? Potential transformer are used to operate voltmeters, the potential coils of wattmeters and relays from high voltage lines. Yes, yes. See, PT is mainly to decrease the voltage. PT is mainly to decrease the voltage from higher voltage to lower voltage. So because if you want to connect, if you want to measure the power, then definitely voltage must be decreased. That is the reason why we are decreasing it. Next, the design of potential transformer is quite similar to that of power transformer. Yes, see, PT, CT, and the power transformer similar. Both are all are not same, but similar. Yes, but the loading on the potential transformer is always small. Sometimes only few volt amperes. Yes, yes. See, on PT and CT, the loading is not very high. Loading should be very, very less, right? Why? Because those transformers are used for the purpose of measurement. Those transformers are used for the purpose of measurement, please. Yes, next question, please. Which of the following statement is true about a thyristor? A thyristor is a 4-layer semiconductor device. Yes, PNPN. It is PNPN structure with 3 PN junctions. Yes, it has 3 terminals, anode, cathode, and gate. Yes, it is going to have 3 terminals, anode, cathode, and gate, and it has yeah, first statement is correct, second statement is also correct, both 1 and 2 are correct. Yeah, Suraj Kumar something answered. Sir, what about questions in 2022 and 2021? I mean, was this pattern followed in those years as well? No. Suraj Kumar, for no year they are maintaining same pattern. For none of the years they are maintaining same pattern. Pattern is not the same. Okay. Do not depend on the pattern kind of things, Suraj Kumar and Harika. Please depend on your knowledge and intelligence in solving a question. Do not depend on the pattern. Please forget about the pattern. Okay, both and are correct. Next question, please. The cardinal requirements for transformer oil are usually, see, fourth question for transformer oil. Fourth question. I don't know what happened to that guy who prepared this HPCL paper. For on transformer oil, 4 questions. On divergence, 3 questions. On ampere circuit law, 2 questions. Or to the best of my knowledge, it may be 3 questions on ampere circuit law. So they prepared paper just like that, just to have the candidates who have these things in their mind. That's all. They don't want the candidates who are having intelligence. Otherwise, the paper should not be like this, in fact, right? Yeah. The cardinal requirements are for the transformer oil are dash, freedom from the tendency to sludging. Yes. Oil are high dielectric strength. Yes. Transformer oil must act like an insulator. If it is acting like an insulator, definitely it must have good dielectric strength, right? Yes. Very good, Harika and Suraj Kumar. Harika and Suraj Kumar. Very good. Next question, please. The auto transformer is cheaper in cost since there is a saving in copper as compared to conventional 2-winding transformer. It can be proved as follows. Yes, auto transformer is cheap when compared to 2-winding transformer. Why? Because some of the winding is common for both primary and secondary. Some of the winding is common for both primary and secondary. Yes, see, you know how it looks. Yes, auto transformer looks like this. Suppose step down auto transformer. This is the primary and this is the secondary. If it is step up, say this is primary, this is secondary. Suppose if it is you want and reverse, it is step down. This will be primary, this will be secondary if you want step up. Yes, what is saying? the volume of the copper is equal to cross sectional area plus length. No, volume formula is, this is not correct. Volume of the copper is equal to cross sectional area. No, volume of the copper is equal to cross sectional area into length used, length of the conductor used for the windings. Option C, let's keep it aside. Next, option D is cross sectional area into length of the conductor used for windings. Option C and D are same. No, option C and D are same. Either option C or option D. Either option C or option D. Yes, it is. Let's go to the next one. That is easy question. Volume formula, that fellow given wrong. In first option A and B, volume formula, that fellow given wrong. Okay, you need not to put your brain. Just if you have the knowledge of volume formula, then you get the answer. Next question, please. Which of the following statement is correct regarding DeSortis bridge? DeSortis, not a DeSantis, DeSortis. DeSortis bridge. Yes, first question. The bridge is the simplest method of comparing two capacitances. Yes. In DeSortis bridge, actually, the purpose of DeSortis bridge is to measure the unknown capacitance by comparing two capacitances. That's all. Next, the advantage of DeSortis bridge is its simplicity, but this advantage is nullified by the fact that it is impossible to obtain balance if both the capacitors are not free from electric loss. Yes. See, if you want to obtain bridge balance in DeSortis bridge, then this statement, second statement, must be satisfied. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Next question, please. Yes, power MOSFET, it's a voltage control device and requires only small input current. Yes, power MOSFET is a voltage control device. Next, IGBT, there is no second breakdown problem as that of BJTs. Yes, this is also correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. In this case also, right? Next question, please. Dash are used in automobiles as starter motors. Compound motors are used in automobiles as starter motors. Yes, DC compound motors are used. Okay. Next question, please. Assertion and reason. An IGBT combines the advantage of BJT and MOSFET. Yes, it is. An IGBT has high input impedance like MOSFET and low on-state conduction losses like BJT. Yes, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Yes, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Right? Next question, please. Compound motors are used for, that fellow given one question on compound motor. Again, same question, same kind of question on the compound motors only. Right? First statement, what pulsating loads needing flywheel action. Yes, we use compound motors for this purpose. Yes, plunger pumps. Yes, we use shears and conveyors. Yes, see where there is intermittent load. What does it mean by intermittent load? Suddenly load comes, suddenly load drops, suddenly load comes, suddenly load drops. Right? So that kind of loads also this compound motors are used. All three statements are correct. 1, 2, and 3. All three statements are correct. Right? Next question. Many distribution transformers have load tap changers because what is the purpose of load tap changing? LTC, to change the voltage automatically when load varies. Yes, automatic load changing transformers, the tappings, ALTC. The purpose is to vary the voltage with respect to load. If load changes, automatically voltage is going to change. Yes, load tap changers, LTCs, automatically regulate voltage levels based on loading conditions. Option B, perfectly suitable. Option B is perfectly suitable. Very good, Suraj Kumar and Harika. Next, which of the following is correct? Single pulse width modulation control, there is only one pulse per half cycle and the width of the pulse is varied to control the inverter input voltage. Yes, perfectly correct. Next, multi-pulse pulse width modulation. In this, harmonic content will be reduced if you are using multi-pulse width modulation. The harmonic content can be reduced using several pulses in each cycle, each half cycle of the output voltage. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Option is B. See, these statements, no, even if you don't know answer also, you can say that option is B. Why? Because of that fellow given options this way, right? Next question, please. A DC shunt motor has dash starting torque. It's a medium starting torque. You know, DC series motor is going to have very, very high starting torque, but a DC shunt motor is going to have a medium starting torque. Yes. Next question, please. In determining the relative polarity of two windings of transformers, the two windings are connected in series. Yes, if you want to find the polarity, take the two windings, primary and secondary, both you connect in series. Suppose if these two are the dots, then if you connect this one across voltmeter is going to give this V1 plus V2, right? So from that you can say this is dot, this is dot. But if you get a V1 minus V2, no, then we can say that this is dot and this is dot. Okay, so if you want to know the polarity of the transformer, then take both the windings, connect in series, then you connect across voltmeter. Depending on the voltmeter reading, we are deciding what is the I can say where I have to put the dots, where I have to put the dot, or what is the polarity of the windings, right? Next, so answer is, what is the option? In series, connected in series across voltmeter. Connection is connected in series across voltmeter. Next, please. Which of the following statement is correct about IGBT? The switching speed of IGBT is inferior to that of MOSFETs. Yes, MOSFETs are having high switching action when compared to IGBT. Next, IGBTs are finding increasing applications in medium power applications such as DC motor drives, power supplies, solid state relays, and contractors. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct, and both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes. Next question, please. Next question. Which of the following statement is correct regarding induction type wattmeter? Induction type wattmeter consists of two electromagnets. Yes. A thin aluminum disc is mounted between two magnets. Yes, that is a disc which is going to rotate when that action induction wattmeter is working. That thin that magnet that disc is going to rotate. Right. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Right. The next question, please. Which of the following is correct regarding secondary distribution? Secondary distribution. See, distribution is of two types: primary distribution and secondary distribution. Primary distribution voltage level is high, that is used for industries. Okay, 11 kV, 33 kV, 33 and 11 are the primary distribution voltages. Secondary distribution voltages are starting from 11 and 440, and in single phase it is going to be 230. And that secondary distribution is directly connected to the loads most of the times. Yeah, secondary distribution distributes energy at customer utilization. Voltage from distribution transformer to the meters of the customer premises. Yes, it is correct. In residential areas, 120 by 240 volts single phase, three wire service is the most common, where lighting loads and outlets are supplied by 120 volts single phase connections, and large household appliances such as electric ranges, clothes dryers, water heaters, and electric space heating are supplied by 240 volts single phase connections. Both the 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Suraj Kumar. Yes, it seems 40% of 85 marks are given in free last year. Yes, see, both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and mostly not 40%, almost 50% of the questions are both 1 and 2 are correct. Suraj Kumar, correct here, correct. Next question, please. In the context of Megger, yes, in the last session I told you what is a Megger. Megger is the instrument which is used to measure the high insulation resistance, right? Yeah, in the context of Megger, the voltage range of the instrument can be controlled by voltage selector switch. This can be done by dash with the current coil. Yes, varying resistance in series. Yeah, by connecting varying resistance in series with the current coil, you're going to change the voltage measuring range, right? The next question, please. Which of the following statement is correct about capacitors? The capacitor sometimes referred to as condenser. Yes, capacitor sometimes is referred as condenser. Yes, it is simple passive device that is used to store electricity. Yes, capacitor is going to store electrical energy in the form of electric field. Inductor stores electrical energy in the form of magnetic field. Okay, RLC, these three elements are passive elements, right? Next question. Due to insulating layer, DC current cannot flow through the capacitor. Yes, see, no direct current. See, this is plate A and plate B of capacitor. In between, dielectric will be there. Dielectric is an insulator. No current, no direct current will flow. In capacitor, the current that is flowing is called as yes. Anyone having any idea what is the name of the current that is flowing in the capacitor? That is called as displacement current. Normal conduction current is different from displacement current. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct, right? Next question. Which of the following statement is correct regarding DC shunt motor? At low speeds, DC shunt motors are comparable with synchronous motors. Yes, synchronous motor is a constant speed motor. At low speeds, almost when the load changes, the variation in the speed of DC shunt motor is also less, when just like that synchronous motor. Okay, the outstanding feature of DC shunt motor, however, is it's a super wide range flexible speed control above and below the base speed using solid state controlled rectifiers. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct. See, you can easily control the speed of DC motors. That's why even these days also in some cases, see, these days due to the advancement in power electronics, now we are using 99% induction motors. But imagine if there are no power electron converters, we can't use induction or synchronous. We were using yes DC motors only, right? Next question, please. Yes, this is from mesh analysis. The mesh current analysis technique is applied for all networks with independent sources or networks with dependent sources where the controlling variable is not a part of the network under investigation. Yes, irrespective of whatever it is, we can apply mesh analysis, right? Next, if the controlling variable is the part of network being examined, and additional care must be taken while applying the mesh current analysis technique. Yes, we must take additional care definitely when if the control variable is the part of the circuit, right? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Next, which of the following is correct about power MOSFET? The switching speed is very high and the switching times, yeah, power MOSFET switching speed is more than IGBT. The switching speed is very high and the switching times are of the order of nanoseconds. Yes, power MOSFET find the increasing applications in low power high frequency converters. Yes, both 1 and 2 are correct. Yes. Next, which of the following statement is correct regarding ampere circuit? Like, fourth question or third question, I didn't remember exactly third or fourth. Yes, it is a third question or fourth question from ampere circuit law. Yes, observe it. What is the question? The law can be applied inside of a conductor or outside, but the total current enclosed by the path should be known. Yes, ampere circuit law says is see, integral of h dot dl is equal to I enclosed. Means if you are taking closed integral of this h dot dl, then you're going to get yes, this is magnetic field intensity. H is magnetic field intensity, right? You're going to get the current enclosed. The law is applicable for line currents, sheet currents, and volume currents. Yes, this is applicable for any kind of line current. Yes, line. See, charges: line charge, surface charge, volume charge. Currents also line current, surface current, and volume current. Right? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Next point: current transformers are always used with a dash closed through ammeters, wattmeters, current coils, or relay coils. Secondary winding must be shortened. No, secondary winding circuit. See, current transformer, primary is connected through the transmission lines. For example, secondary must be connected to ammeters, ammeter for the measurement of current. Okay, yes, that is a secondary winding circuit, right? Next, means you are going to connect ammeters or wattmeters, whatever it is, are connected in the secondary in current transformer, because the secondary only current is getting reduced and the primary current is huge. You can't connect ammeter in series because current is huge. Okay. Next, which of the following statement is correct? Statement is correct. A node is a junction of 2 or more branches of an electrical network. Yes, perfectly correct. KCL also indicates the law of conservation of charge and also can be stated as that at any node of a circuit at every instant of time, the sum of incoming currents is equal to sum of the outgoing currents. Both 1 and 2 are correct, and 1 is the both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are perfectly correct, right? Here also, this is just about KCL. This is just about KCL, not more than that. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which of the following method is the measurement of low resistance? Yeah, I told you for the measurement of low resistance we use the Kelvin's double bridge and potentiometer method. Yes, both 1 and 2, Kelvin's double bridge and potentiometer method. Medium resistance, Wheatstone bridge. Yes, Wheatstone bridge. High resistance, I given 3 methods. Yes, 3 or 4 methods, like loss of charge method, direct deflection method, Megger. Right? For medium resistance also there is substitution method. For medium resistance 3 methods are there. Okay, Wheatstone bridge, ammeter voltmeter method, and substitution method. Okay, these are the prominent methods. Next question. Dash are egg shape also called Steiner guy insulators and are used in guy cables where it is necessary to insulate the lower part of the guy cable from the pole for safety of people and animals on the ground. Yes, people can answer. Harika. Yes, just in the last class itself we discussed about yes, in our YourPedia classes we discussed about this all kind of insulators. In fact, I shown to the students with help of images also. That is stay or guy wire insulator, stay wire insulator, or this is also called as guy wire insulator, or it is also called as egg insulator, right? Next, the principle of dash is particularly adapted in application in portable instruments measuring the insulation resistance, that is ratiometers. Yes, there is a portable insulation measuring instrument means it must be in a position to measure very high value of insulation. Therefore, it is going to have something called ratiometers, then only that is possible, right? Apart from Megger. Yes, this one you learn in measurements. Okay, next please. According to Coulomb's law, which of the following statement is correct? The direction of force is along the line joining. Yes, Coulomb's law, what Coulomb's law says? There is one charge, there is another charge. See, Q1, Q2. This is going to exert force on this one. This is going to exert force on this one. So the force direction will be in the direction of line joining, in the direction of line joining. Next, the force depends on the medium in which the charges are placed. Yes, because Coulomb's law, force is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. This epsilon, in fact, not epsilon naught, epsilon. So epsilon is nothing but epsilon naught into epsilon r. That epsilon r is going to depend on the medium. Here also both 1 and 2 are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct, right? Yes. Next, yeah. With this, we are done with the questions, ma. There are no questions left from the HPCL 2023 paper. See, next I'm going to take up 2022 paper. 2022 paper and 2021 paper are a bit good compared to 2023. Good in the sense you are going to have questions which are really you have to put some brain. You have to put your thought process to solve those questions, at least few questions. But 2023 paper, almost 40% of the questions is given, both 1 and 2 are correct, and almost from the same concept, more number of questions are given. There is no certain, I can say, way he followed. But in 2021 and 2022, there are good number of numericals we are going to solve. So with this, we are done with the 2023 paper. In the next session, you will be knowing in the next session. See, YourPedia is conducting online live classes for this HPCL preparation, tailor-made module. See, we are giving classes, we are teaching classes completely in the direction of your HPCL examination. We are not going to teach even single point which is not necessary for your examination. So completely examination oriented classes we are taking for you guys. If you have any queries regarding the module, please ping me or call me on this number, or you can call to directly the number which is given mentioned in your I can say you can find your YourPedia number on this live link somewhere, you can find easily, right? So, or you can directly call or message to this number. Okay, see, HPCL examination is very, very, very easy, but you have to read completely all directions. With suppose measurements is not at all required for gate examination, but measurements is very, very important for HPCL. EMFT is not at all required for electrical students, not at all required for gate examination. You can leave EMFT. 2 to 3 questions may come, but that's not a big deal. But why? Because EMFT is very big and very depth for gate examination. But here EMFT is damn important and it is very easy here. That's the difference. So all subjects very clearly you have to go through all statements, their understanding. Don't do numericals. Don't do too many numericals. Simple numericals you do. Simple 1 step or 2 step numericals, not more than 2 step numerical. You leave it. Okay. See, after completion of every class, that class recording is available for you guys. Okay, and class notes also will be uploaded to you on your panel. So these are the and there will be a dedicated test series for HPCL, I can say, preparation. So there are many advantages of HPCL YourPedia course, and there are very good faculty members. Those will teach you completely in the direction of HPCL. So all the best, ma, for your HPCL preparation. If you have any queries, you can contact to my number, or you can contact to directly YourPedia number, which is mentioned in the live link or somewhere in the description. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, just you can please ask in the chat box. Yes, Suraj Kumar and Harika. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. If you have any queries, or any one of you, there are many students. Yes, more than 7 students are there. So there are many students. If you have any questions, you can post here in the chat box. I'll answer your queries, please. Yes, I'm waiting for your queries. Yeah, it seems none of you having any query. Yeah, fine, I'll stop here.